So, would you love me? I love me. I love me hard. Sup, everybody, back again with another video. We about to talk about Just Pearly and all the other content creators sitting at the goddamn round table. They about to talk about hypergamy. Let's see what they talk about. But before we get to the video, I need y'all to like and subscribe. Get my shit moving, cause I gotta get to 2,000 subscribers. I need y'all to help me. Help me out, yo. Let's get to the content. Yeah.
You guys think hypergamy is a bad thing?
I think it's a great thing.
You think it's a great thing? Why?
Hypergamy has the...
Wait, actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to say you guys didn't know the definition of hypergamy earlier. I'm going to say it and then I'm going to let you go. Okay. The definition of hypergamy is the action of marrying or forming a sexual relationship with a person of a superior sociological or educational background. So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that women, because you guys have wombs. And so I think women have to be strategic, because you mess up that, you really mess up your dating options, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then a woman's hypergamy has the ability to inspire her man to become greater. Mm-hmm. And so for that reason, I think hypergamy is absolutely fantastic.
Mm-hmm. What about women that make a lot of money and they feel like they need to date up? Do you think it's still okay there?
What do we mean by date up? Just in terms of money?
Money-wise, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I mean, like, what if you make? What's the significant amount of money?
Let's say 6 figures. I mean, like one of the stats they use is like women with a doctoral degree are the most single. So
yeah, and so the way that I look at that is if you earn a salary of $20,000 to $50,000, but you're like $500,000 in debt, well, that you're not doing. No one's doing any favors at this point, right?
Yeah.
So to me, if we just judging this by money, then that's one thing. Mm-hmm. Be with a man, though, that's confident and secure with themselves, mm-hmm. that can provide a lifestyle that you guys can be happy with, and go with that. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, money, that stuff can change.
Okay. You think hypergamy is a bad thing?
No, it's actually great that women want the best DNA they can get and the best result for their mm-hmm. life, but it's just on steroids too much in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all are very unrealistic.
I love that you put in the United States after like
everything. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference.
He's been to Brazil. He knows it. Hypergamy, is it a bad thing?
No, I think it's a good thing. And I actually like what Sergio said, mm-hmm. too, that it does inspire men, because when men know and understand that there's competition out here, mm-hmm. it just makes them be a little bit more competitive.
Mm-hmm. What about you guys?
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. And once you've had
you don't tell me what to do.
Once, I think it's hard to go back.
Had what once?
Had hypergamy, had somebody that was more financially stable, who was mm-hmm. superior than you. I mm-hmm. think, I don't know if it creates a block, but in my mind, it's hard to go to date down.
Do you think, so are you saying if you had like an ex-boyfriend that made, say, $75,000, it would be hard to go down from that, something like that?
I think, yeah. Once you have experienced the type of lifestyle, it is mm-hmm. difficult.
Do you think it's the same?
That I disagree with that shit, but I didn't disagree with it that you gotta go down. Well, technically, your ass ain't supposed to be out here trying to make money like that. That's just what it's supposed to be. I want everybody to know that that's just what it's supposed to be. You weren't supposed to be out here trying to make money like that. All those years you're using to try to make that money, you're supposed to be trying to get a husband. So you ain't even supposed to be like that. So you kind of fucked yourself in a certain extent. I think I said that shit right, but let's keep it going.
Same thing with like if let's say you had one boyfriend that made $75,000 and then you had another boyfriend that maybe he was 6'2". Like, would you say it's each trait, like the best in them is hard to go down from?
Yeah, I think most of the relationships that I've been in, I always try to take the best part of that person. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna lie, I do try to look for that in another person. I try mm-hmm. not to compare mm-hmm. relationships or men. Mm-hmm. But there's certain qualities that if I've had it, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna date to a 5'4" person when I've experienced a 6 foot. Like, I just maybe I'm being unrealistic, but that's my my opinion.
That was extreme.
That was an extreme example. Okay, but
there's not that many 5 foot.
I'll give a couple inches.
Same thing. Would you say?
When you date up, you don't want to date down anymore at all.
Would you guys say that makes it like understandable why a guy doesn't want a girl that's like been with a lot of guys?
Ooh,
Because like there's more that we would compare it to.
Yes.
Yeah.
so that means close your goddamn legs, motherfuckers.
So, like most girls, when I ask them this, they're like, "No."
Well, I don't think anybody wants to be with a hoe.
Yeah.
Well, if they're just using her as a hoe, yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, hypergamy is a good thing. I think though with social media, dating apps and stuff, we don't know when to satisfy like with what we have, so we're always looking for the next best thing. And to your point, yeah, it's definitely hard to date someone who is tall. You could wear your heels and then,
Wait a minute. I need all these niggas to understand. Hypergamy is only good because it make niggas not fucking lazy. Like, that's all it really is. Because I want everybody to know right now how nutty motherfuckers are in this world. How hypergamy going. If everybody was all right with what's called polygamy, there'll be like 100 bitches trying to talk to Jay-Z at once, and he will accept them all. So hypergamy is, I don't know what y'all thinking hypergamy is for, but it's just what the JR and I think the other dude said, make a motherfucker not lazy.
especially you think you can't. But then it's also like you have to, as you said, pick out the best things in the relationship and look for it.
What?
I had a question.
Go ahead.
Since we're talking about hypergamy, do you think that in a relationship and or somebody that's married, do you think the woman ever shuts off as far as looking for a hypergamous man? Like, if she finds one at that time, like, does a man just, I got him, cool, but does she still keep looking low key behind the scenes?
I think that's why it's important for men to always try to level up, like always try to be on that pursuit of doing better. Because then if I say we got together and you made like, I don't know, 50K a year, and then in 2 years you're making like 75K, that's still technically hypergamy because I'm with the same guy,
right,
but different status.
Okay.
So basically, no.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the same guy, but like different, like he's improving.
But if he stayed at that 50,000, then
you'll leave
a problem eventually.
No.
Yes.
I think I will be honest. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a problem eventually.
I mean, you got
50,000 is a little bit though.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit, but let's just say it's 75, right? And you introduce
But when you find someone that's 75?
you introduce into that lifestyle at the 75K, you guys are living. If he stays at 75K and the life just stays the same, I think that you're gonna go looking around, especially if you're not married. But I think even women that are married still looking around and they low key comparing, looking at their husbands like, why is this person like he's doing good? So it is important for men to always.
She's trying to think of the correct answer right now so she don't get judged. Not the black girl, the other one. She's trying to think of the correct answer. Because the black girl, she just talked around it, like just used a bunch of fucking words just to say that, yeah, I would start looking around if you stayed there. Look at this. Oh shit, I think that's one reason why a nigga shouldn't just be with you then. Based off y'all answers, if y'all gonna keep looking around, I might as well just get as much pussy as I can then. Like, get as much as I want all these motherfuckers pregnant. I say, what if they leave? You mean one leave? Because the other, my chances of all of them leaving is really low. Let's keep it going though.
Level up, as you said, because it's a competition out here. Like, I think that's just how men and women are wired a certain way, and I think women are gonna always be looking. And
do you think men are hypergamous too?
Somebody asked me this question earlier. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
The homosexuals are, but regular masculine men, absolutely not.
No, I'm not talking about for money. So like I would say money to women is looks to men.
But see, we can't mention those. Typically, I can invest money and grow it. I can't invest looks, right? So typically, men are not hypergamous. We want a decent woman, and if you happen to be stellar, especially after you get 30,
men want women. Men want women. Don't say woman, a decent woman. Men want multiple women. All right? That's what they want. So if we had to go by hypergamous, are they hypergamous? To a certain degree, yes. I don't even know if it's to a certain degree. I think the answer is yes. If you're talking about looks, say, "Oh, she look good." Yeah, that's true. Because if she looks good and your wife start looking not good, there you go. But then again, if she keeps looking good, but she can't, I don't know if she can look better once she gets to the good look. I think men would be. I think they would be, yes.
30. When you get 20s and stuff, you want the best looks, you want what you want.
Mm-hmm.
As you get older and you get more established,
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have a 6'7" wife who is loyal, who's faithful, who's inspiring, than to have a dime and I can't rely on her. So I think it changes as you get older and your status changes.
It's interesting. I've heard that from guys, because when I ask guys like the questions of like how attractive a girl has to be and that sort of thing, their answers seem to differ in their 20s than their 30s. What do you think?
I'm hypergamous.
Yeah. I mean, you had the 9, so you had the 9.
No, I mean
a little bit, because she got away with more because she was hotter.
Yeah, no, that's because I was younger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know better now.
But you said you wouldn't let a 6 get away with it.
Huh?
You said you wouldn't let a 6 get away with what she got away with.
Yeah, never. At any point in my life would that ever be a thing. No. I'm hypergamous though because I went to Brazil.
So you think
because you can get all what he just described in that country.
Okay. Well, are you gonna bring one back?
No, I'm going there.
Oh, you're gonna move there?
Yeah.
He's not coming
in a few days.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah.
You're literally leaving the country.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I did not know that. That's crazy.
You're gonna find your wife who's real upset with the United States. You're real upset with the United States.
Yeah. What's tell me the difference between Brazilian and American women?
Oh, I did a video on this.
I can't believe. Wow.
He said in 2 days.
They have clarity.
Okay.
They're usually more fit.
Okay.
They don't argue. That does not mean they don't have an opinion. I could see that. I saw it.
No, come on.
Just because you don't have to, being submissive does not mean being a slave or she doesn't have a say so, but we don't argue about everything. American women typically, not all of them, but typically, I got to be careful with my words.
I'm with you.
Typically argue a lot. I think everything is just the opposite. Everything is the opposite. It's a needle in the haystack.
You were born in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Do you ever think that a Brazilian woman is just trying to submit to get a citizenship?
Here we go.
Yeah.
I lived in Miami. There's a lot of, South American women that do that. And
they're in America, but these chicks
illegally.
they don't want to come here. Not the majority of them. I did an interview yesterday, and they all say they would rather live in Brazil.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, he's right. I've talked to multiple women outside of the country. Not here. Outside the country. Almost every one of them say they don't want to come here. Almost every one of them. When they say why, they will say, I will go anywhere with my husband. Say this. Would you leave? Would you go to America? I don't want to. Like that's them. They don't want to. So keep going.
Or somewhere else, not the United States. So.
Yeah. Maybe they're just culturally different.
It is. Yes, definitely a cultural difference.
They're beautiful there too.
Yeah.
We
Like
have
all
a
the Brazilian nannies I had were literally gorgeous.
That's the hypergamy. Yeah.
No, because I mean, a lot of girls will say it's like extreme, but I kind of get it. But like, just because I think in the U.S. like men value purity, youth, but in the U.S. the average age of first marriage for women is like 28. Like, how pure and youthful are you at 28? Do you agree? Disagree?
I don't really think about marriage that much right now, so I don't. I didn't even understand. Go ahead. So ask me the question again.
I don't even know what I said. No, I was just saying, like, like a lot of girls think it's extreme to like move for that. For women, but I kind of get it.
That's a shaming tactic. They always say they're just trying to make you feel bad. Yeah.
I thought, what? I could have sworn that the passport bros or people that go, they do look for a woman in marriage. I'm very sure they do that. I'm very sure I know I've heard lots of them say it. But you know, if I ain't very sure on what was said, I ain't gonna argue it. I'm very sure that yeah, I'm gonna say I'm very sure.
It's not extreme.
She had mentioned something. You said it's culturally they're different.
Yeah.
Do you find that it's like, so it's American culture that you have?
American culture is down, yes.
So you.
I don't. My personality is not for the United States, no.
Well, I wouldn't say American culture. It's pretty dumb now. I don't know if that's American culture though, because I know one thing I know about Austin Holloman guy is like he want a black woman. Black people culture, we are destroyed right now. You are searching hard as hell to find somebody who is like traditional and black. You gotta make sure them motherfuckers don't have internet, TV, lots of shit. Well, you ain't gotta make sure, but if they don't got it, then you're closer to it. It was a good video. Remember, make sure to like and subscribe. And once again, go check out Pearly Things and Austin Holloman, Lapeef. Sorry, brother, with the suit. I don't know your name. I apologize.